In today's video, I want to take a moment to be grateful for semen retention. I'm now on 176 days, very close to the 6 month mark, and I want to say that semen retention has genuinely changed my life because I have not started on semen retention 176 days ago. I've been doing this for the past 4 years, even more than 4 years. And the longest I've done is 10 months. And numerous times I've gone over a month, a few months. And even my first streak at 16 years old being over 100 days, 101 days to be exact. But it's only really now that I could say that, wow, the benefits are insane, the energy is powerful. And one of the reasons for this is that for a long time, I was stuck in kind of a quote unquote laziness loop or a vicious cycle of thinking that I needed to rest more, oversleeping, being tired, not doing much, and then thinking I need to rest more and only ever getting the minimum done. Through traveling, through being in different environments, I realized that to really utilize this energy, because in the past, like I said, my longest had been 10 months, but I wasn't making full use of the energy back then. I was doing a dirty bulk, so I wasn't eating good. I wasn't eating good. I was eating a lot, and then I went to go travel to Europe, and I was in an environment where I wasn't really training. I was just eating like shit. I wasn't sleeping well. I was partying. So, despite being on semen retention, I was not utilizing the energy, and I was mostly wasting it and doing things that were deteriorating me, or that were going against me. It's like if you have a boat, you're rowing on one side, you have semen retention pushing you towards your goals, pushing you towards energy, but I was doing actions that were bringing me backwards, so I wasn't making any progress. And yeah, that ultimately led to the relapse after 10 months because I was misaligned. But now, right through traveling and being in different environments, I realized that to utilize the energy, even if you're tired at the start, you still need to force yourself to go and do something, to push yourself to do a project. And once you kind of light that fire on your ass, you're in a situation where you have to work, you have to get it done. It's like, okay, you can't really procrastinate because I currently live with my parents. I'm soon going to move out because I find that being at home, being in the comfort of your home, makes it too easy to procrastinate, which makes it easy for you to be lazy. And the fact of being in an easy environment makes it difficult to work hard, which is kind of an interesting thing because if you're in a rough or environment where, let's say you have two gyms, you have the nice fancy gym, and you have the rough, dark gym with like a bunch of ripped dudes, where they're like, come on, they're pushing you. That tough environment, that's where you're gonna push harder versus the comfort luxury gym with the nice comfortable bench. That one's gonna be more expensive, it's gonna be more comfortable, but you're gonna be inclined to not work as hard. So yeah, 176 days of semen retention. I finally feel alive. It's like I started a bunch of projects while in Mexico, and I'm keeping through with it. I've been working at it every day. I've got video editing. I'm doing video editing for creators. I've been posting every other day. I've been focused on this. I keep getting creative ideas for videos on semen retention. Bam, I have a list full of ideas, like semen retention this, semen retention that. It's like I'll just be doing something random, like when I was working in a restaurant in Mexico, and that's one thing I was grinding on too, like so many projects. And I would just randomly get an idea, bam, I would whip up my phone. I didn't even care. Like, I'd be slick about it. I'd write down my idea on semen retention. And yeah, it's important to be organized when you have all these projects, all these things going on. But it's fairly easy, you know. You just you make a structure, you make a calendar, you structure your weeks, you structure your days. That's it. Structure your days, structure your weeks. And you channel that energy. Every day I meditate in the morning. I do a Wim Hof breathing. And every night I do 10 minutes of free meditation, like non-guided. I just have a timer for 10 minutes with a bell. So I do that. So I have my pillars, you know, every day. I have YouTube creation. Either I film a video, either I make shorts with the content I already have. I'll work on editing my projects, marketing for the brands I work with, and spirituality. I believe that's all the pillars. And you also have physical training. Those are my 4 pillars. And I just make sure that I work at that every day. I have some of that scheduled every day. You know, for physical, it doesn't have to be training. It can also be massage, taking care of my body. And yeah, going back to semen retention, you'll notice that it improves every factor of your life. I'm going to make a separate video on how I'm going to say that semen retention forces you to improve, because really you've got that energy, you've got that drive. Okay, now you pick a project, bam, you're working at it, bam, you're just unstoppable. It's like you build so much momentum, and sometimes, you know, it can be scary. You're scared to crash, but no, don't be scared. You got to trust in your abilities. You have to be logical about it. If I do things properly, I organize myself properly, I just work hard, give it my best, everything will go well and I will progress. Now, I didn't really have a specific direction with this video. I've rambled on different things, so I'm going to cut it short. But just to say that semen retention, the benefits are real. Support me if you want to support me. One of my goals is to grow this YouTube channel. This is something that means a lot to me. I've been working on it since I was 16 years old, and invest in me. You can invest in me for free by pressing the subscribe button, and just by believing in me and supporting me, you can observe my growth. You can observe me build muscle, build myself mentally, build myself spiritually, and grow this channel along with me. Keep on retaining. So many benefits. It's like sleep. When you sleep, it boosts everything. Semen retention works in somewhat of a similar way, but it's also so much more and energetic and spiritual. Thank you for watching. Peace.